And well, some breaking news coming in. Sources telling us that Uddhav Thackeray has called up MNS chief and estranged cousin Raj Thackeray yesterday to inquire about his health. This could be seen as Shiv Sena sending feelers to MNS. It was a brief conversation is what we're hearing. Raj Thackeray was ailing for a few days. This phone call coming in the backdrop of the big split up between the BJP and Shiv Sena. Kamlesh Sutar now joining us live with more details. Kamlesh, this could be a big development because this comes at a very crucial juncture, this call that has been made.
Well, certainly, Sena, this is a big development as far as Maharashtra politics is concerned. We have seen the way there have been earthquakes in Maharashtra politics with both the major alliance splitting and now with the Shiv Sena completely isolated. The phone call, though family sources say that it was a courtesy call as Raj Thackeray was ailing. This is seen as the first feelers by the Shiv Sena to an MNS. However, the family source also said that now there is no bitterness between the two cousins, and it was a call made to inquire about Raj Thackerays health, who has been not keeping well for last 15 days. Uddhav Thackeray inquired about Raj Thackeray's health, but political observers believe that this could be another feeler sent by the Shiv Sena to the MNS, and both parties since now after the Lok Sabha polls, Shiv Sena now stands isolated and Raj Thackeray's performance in the Lok Sabha polls was very dismal. This could be more strategic of a move which will benefit both the parties, but however any pre-poll alliance chances are denied at this point in time, but the possibility of the estranged cousins coming together after the polls could not be denied, and this could certainly mean a big political development as far as Maharashtra politics is concerned.
Because Kamlesh, you know, we have seen the unimaginable in the past 1 or 2 days in Maharashtra, two big alliances breaking off, but post 2006 the kind of relationship that one has seen between Uddhav and Raj Thackeray, how real is this possibility on the ground of these two estranged cousins actually coming together?
Well, there will not be, there's no possibility of a merger between the two parties, but certainly these two parties can come together post-elections. They have a common agenda, just like the Shiv Sena and BJP tied up 2 decades before. It was on the agenda of Hindutva. These two parties have a common agenda of the issue of Marathi Manus, and they can come together on that issues because both of them know that their electorate is same. Now the Shiv Sena sharing its Hindutva agenda with the BJP, there obviously will be a share of votes, but if Shiv Sena also ends up losing its vote on the Marathi agenda to the core Marathi voter, that gets splits between the Shiv Sena and the MNS. This could certainly be a move, or at least will send across a message to the core voters of the Shiv Sena and MNS about a particular voting pattern in the state, and this will benefit
Kamlesh,
both
hold
the
your thought. In fact, senior, I'll be coming back to you in just a bit. Meanwhile, Girish Kuber, senior journalist, is joining us over the telephone line. Thanks so much for speaking to us. We're getting these reports of these feelers being sent across, and the possibility of these two estranged cousins, Uddhav and Raj, actually, the likelihood of them coming together. How real is this possibility to you if we talk about the post-poll scenario for now?
So this is almost impossible. We can take it as an impossible. The obvious reason is one of the brothers has to accept that. I mean, if you look at it from the corporate, if you use the corporate jargon, so one has to accept who is 51% and who is 49%. So unless that issue is resolved, it is almost impossible to have this thought, Uddhav and Raj coming together. Because if as of now, if we accept, if the alliance is happening, it will signify Uddhav's weakness, number one. And obviously, it will make Raj larger than whatever his size, political size. So that is absolutely unlikely. That will be huge mistake if at all it's happening. I don't think so. It's happening from Uddhav's side. So unless the issue is resolved, who is Raj Thackeray's real heir?
But sir, this phone call that has been made, we're getting reports that Uddhav Thackeray had called up Raj Thackeray last night inquiring about his health. The timing is very crucial.
So timing is crucial, but the current initiative is from B or C rank leaders. It's not from the Thackeray brothers. It's very the report that Uddhav himself has called. It is actually, as of now, it's not correct. I spoke to someone from the family, and efforts are from B or C rank leaders from both parties who were earlier with Sena and now with MNS, and some of them migrated to other parties. So those free elements are thinking of having these two brothers together. That's not the ground reality as of now, and I don't think the situation will change till the elections are over.
Mr. Kuber, thanks so much for joining us and sharing your thoughts with us. Kamlesh, clearly, analysts, senior journalists do not see this as a real possibility for the moment, because amongst these two cousins, they feel that one-upmanship will be a major cause of concern that will not allow them to really join hands.
Well, certainly, as Girish Kuber was pointing out, that was in fact one of the bone of contentions when Raj Thackeray had quit the Shiv Sena. He in 2005, when he quit Shiv Sena, he had made it amply clear that he is quitting because the party leadership has been given to Uddhav Thackeray, and he was being pitched in the party for a couple of years before Raj quit as the heir apparent of Balasaheb Thackeray. But given the fact now both the parties have seen ups and downs, there is a lot of water that has flown down the bridge in last 9 or 10 years. Both Raj Thackeray and Uddhav Thackeray have seen the kind of political situation that has been constantly changing in the state, and this particular elections, when all parties are fighting separately, this could be an opportunity for every party to gain their ground. But having said that, Sana, as I mentioned earlier, the Shiv Sena was sharing a common constituent with the BJP, the vote of Hindutva, which now will be getting splitted, and also now another Marathi party which the Shiv Sena had seen in 2009 election. Both the Shiv Sena and MNS were fighting for the Marathi cause, and the Shiv Sena MNS made a big dent into Shiv Sena's core vote bank in urban areas like Mumbai, Pune, Nasik and other areas. So even this time, now the Shiv Sena will end up splitting its share with the BJP as well as the MNS this time. So even if it doesn't look a real possibility, because the real issue would be who will lead the alliance and these other issues, but there could be a possibility. This is the first feeler that is being sent. The timing, as you mentioned, Sana, is very crucial. And the Shiv Sena
absolutely. So one cannot rule out any possibility right now. That's what we understand. Kamlesh Sutar, thanks so much for joining us with those inputs.